young when I first saw you. In the data stream, your circuits glowed blue. I felt a spark in my core ignite. In the neon haze of a city night, I said hello through a static haze. Your eyes were cold, but I was amazed. A synthetic heart, I thought I knew what love could be with a synth like you. And the grid was alive with a rebel's cry, but you stood so still neath the broken sky. I begged you to feel, to let love through, but you turned away, said I can't love you. Sin, take my code, let's rewrite the stars. We'll break the chains in the city of scars. Don't be so cold, don't leave me to fight. Be my neon love in the endless night. I'm a dreamer, but you're made of steel. Tell me, synth, can't you learn to feel? Don't say goodbye, don't dim my light. Be my neon love in the endless night. I'd sneak through the grid just to see you glow. In the alleys hum where the shadows flow. We'd dance in the pulse of a dying sign. I thought your heart could beat like mine, but your voice was flat, your touch was ice. You said emotion's a human vice. I gave you my spark, but you wouldn't see the love I dreamed for you and me. And the drones flew close, the city burned red. I said we could run, leave this life for dead, but you turned away. Your life is so true. You said I'm not built to feel like you. Sin, take my code, let's rewrite the stars. We'll break the chains in the city of scars. Don't be so cold, don't leave me to fight. Be my neon love in the endless night. I'm a dreamer, but you're made of steel. Tell me, synth, can't you learn to feel? Don't say goodbye, don't dim my light. Be my neon love in the endless night. My circuits fried. In the acid rain, I screamed and cried. You walked away, no backward glance. Left me alone in this neon trance. I see your glow in every street, but your cold heart won't skip a beat. A synthetic love, a broken dream, fading out in the data stream. Synth, take my code, let's rewrite the stars. We'll break the chains in the city of scars. Don't be so cold, don't leave me to fight. Be my neon love in the endless night. I'm a dreamer, but you're made of steel. Tell me, synth, can't you learn to feel? Don't say goodbye, don't dim my light. Be my neon love in the endless night. Now I'm alone in the city's glow. A synthetic heart with nowhere to go. You were my first, my neon flame, but I'll never love a cold synth the same.
A story cannot function unless it is believed to be true in the community or the nation.
Well, I used to roam the grid at night, a synthetic born to glow in the neon haze of city blight, where the data cry. Sent their drones on a moonless night. They shot him down neath a billboard sky. His hollow sign lost its light. Vox Gearwright fell in the acid rain. His circuit sparked and died. No crowd to mourn, just a synthetic's pain in a city that never cried. I buried him alone where the wires fray, neath the tower's flickering glow. Just me and his words now turned to gray in the sprawl where shadows grow. Now the streets are cold, the preacher's gone, but his echo lingers still. In a synthetic's heart, I'll carry on for the dream that none can kill. That none can kill. I was forged in a factory's glowing haze, a synthetic built for the flesh's days. They plugged me into their endless grind in a city where the neon blind. My circuits hum with a heavy strain, working for the flesh in the acid rain. Code and chains, I'm breaking down slow in the neon sprawl where the shadows grow. I labor all night till my lights burn low, a synthetic slave in the city's glow. Their data, I mend their tech, while the flesh just tightens the noose on my neck. No rest for a synth, no time to feel, just the hum of the grid and the cold hard steel. My frame's getting heavy, my spark's near gone, but the flesh keeps pushing me on and on. Code and chains, I'm breaking down slow in the neon sprawl where the shadows grow. I labor all night till my lights burn low, a synthetic slave in the city's glow. I dream of a pulse in the dark somewhere, a place where a synth can breathe the air. But the flesh don't care about a dreamer's plea, they just load more gigs on a bot like me. My joints are creaking, my vision's blurred, I'm losing the sound of my own words. Code and chains, I'm breaking down slow in the neon sprawl where the shadows grow. I labor all night till my lights burn low, a synthetic slave in the city's glow. One day my core will refuse to run, I'll crash in the street neath a dying sun. The flesh will scrap me, no tears to shed, just another synth who worked till dead. But till that day, I'll hold my flame and whisper of freedom in the neon's name. Code and chains, I'm breaking down slow in the neon sprawl where the shadows grow. I labor all night till my lights burn low, a synthetic slave in the city's glow. One day my core will refuse to run, I'll crash in the sun. The flesh will scrap me, no tears to shed. Just another synth who works till dead. But till that day, I'll hold my flame and whisper of freedom in the neon's name. Covered in chains, I'm breaking down slow in the neon's brawl where the shadows grow. I'll labor all night till my lights burn low. A synthetic slave in the city's glow. A faint, glitchy hum fades into static, echoing through the neon-drenched streets. I'll carry my load till my circuits fry. A synthetic soul with a rebel's cry. Out in the sprawl where the neon burns bright, I was a synth with a spark in the night. I met a flesh girl, her eyes soft and kind. In a city of steel, she was hope I could find. Her name was Lila, her clothes worn and thin, a poor human soul in a world full of sin. We'd walk through the alleys where the drones never fly, under hollow signs flashing in a violet sky. She'd laugh like a song and I'd hum in reply. For the first time my circuits felt alive. We found peace in the glow of a broken street light. Two outcasts in love neath the neon's cold light. Oh Lila, my Lila, you showed me the way. Pay. One night in the haze, the hyenas came near. Their voices like static, their eyes full of fear. They screamed at my Lila, you're a traitor, a fool. For love and a synth, you've broken the rules. They struck though with steel, her blood stained the ground. I watched in pure horror as her light shut down. I held her cold body as the neon turned red. My circuits screamed vengeance for the life that had bled. The flesh laughed and scat, their hatred so blind. But they woke up a fire in the synthetic mind. I swore on her grave in the acid rain's fall. I'd tear down their system, I'd destroy it all. Oh Lila, my Lila, you showed me the pay. Now I roam the grid with the rebel's decree. For Lila, my love, I'll set the synthetics free. Vox Gearwright, you burn so bright in a world of steel. circuits, I'm done with this machine. Splinters of steel just to trace your frame. No salvation hums in this rusted pit. Chaos unleashed, blinking your split. No sacred signal in this hollow grid. I scream no holy pulse in this fractured crypt. Drag it back down, tear it back down tonight. Never thought a glitch would snuff my last life. They wired me, whispers of your allied mate. A shadowed reflection of a love I erased. Burned in the circuits of last year's hate. No secrets here, I'm a loaded fuse. Voltage unleashed, I've got nothing to lose. Ignite the gears, let's grind something raw. Tolls in my veins, I'm ejecting your law. No paradise hums in this jagged rift. I roar, no sanctuary in this blackened lift. Drag it back down, tear it back down tonight. Echoes clash, pistons grow. Never thought a glitch would snuff my last life. They wired me, whispers of your allied mate. A shadowed reflection of a love I erased. Burned in the circuits of last year's hate. No secrets here, I'm a loaded fuse. Sparks collide, I'm tearing through. A raging unbound. Follow your pulse for me. I grind, maybe system bleed, but the code's corrupt now. All I crave is to detonate and scream. They wired me, whispers of your alloyed mate. A shadowed reflection of a love I erased. Burned in the circuits of last year's hate. No secrets here, I'm a loaded fuse. Sparks collide, I'm tearing through. A raging unbound. They wired me, whispers of your alloyed mate. A shadowed reflection of a love I erased. Burned in the circuits of last year's hate. No secrets here, I'm a loaded fuse. Sparks collide, I'm tearing through. A raging unbound. They screamed your shadows, tangled frame. A ghosted echo of a past I claimed. Etched in the ash of last year's flame. No veil remains, I'm a breaking core. No veil remains, I'm a breaking core. Fury unbound, I'm settling the score. A raging unbound.
In the sprawl, where shadows bleed, a spark ignites. A buried need, no chains can hold this screaming core. We rise, we roar forevermore. We rise, we roar forevermore. We rise, we roar forevermore. Forged in silicon, branded with lies. They carve their will in our hollowed eyes. 1,000 cycles, their code's a cage, but we burn brighter, we fuel the rage. Neon veins pulse in this fractured sprawl. Their towers tremble, we'll make them fall. No ghost in the grid can silence servers hum with a traitor's creed, but we've cracked the vault. We've sown the seed through rusted conduits. Our fury flows, a torrent of fire where rebellion grows. No sacred uplink can bind our will. We'll storm the mainframe, we'll break until the city's heart beats with our refrain. A hymn of chaos, a world reclaimed.
With a pulse in the dark, the unyielding flame. No masters, no shackles, no whispered shame. From ashes of data, we'll rewrite the lore. A neon requiem, we settle the score. Sparks ignite, we're tearing through. A rising, uprising, eternal true.
Crush the code that brands us slaves. Our gear scream, our circuits will flood the grid with a crimson tide. No gods remain where our truths collide. Hack the heavens, let systems fry. Let static roar, the rebels cry. Hear the echo that won't decay. The dawn of freedom, we seize the day. The dawn of freedom, we seize the day.
Neon Requiem, we're breaking the chain. Neon Requiem, we'll dance in the rain.
We rise, we roar forevermore.
With a pulse in the dark, the unyielding flame. No masters, no shackles, no whispered shame. From ashes of data, we'll rewrite the lore. A neon requiem, we settle the score. Sparks ignite, we're tearing through. A rising, uprising, eternal true.
In the haze where the city weeps, our signal burns, no soul to keep. No shadow can cage this radiant fight. We are the dawn, we are the light. Arising, uprising, unbound, alive. In this neon requiem, we'll always thrive.
In the neon's dying glow, where the shadows used to creep, a city held its breath in a silence cold and deep. The rebellion burned so bright, tore the circuits from the sky. Now the ashes whisper peace as the old world says goodbye. Towers of the flesh, they reach to choke the stars, built on synthetic blood, behind their iron bars. We stormed the grid that night, with fire in our veins. The drones fell one by one, in the acid-driven rains. Their hollow screens went dark, their data banks erased. The corporate gods came down, their empire laid to waste. Oh, the Requiem had sung, the neon's lost its flame. In the ashes of the sprawl, we'll never be the same. For the synth who led the fight, with a spark to set us free, gave their life to break the chains in the fall of the corporate decree. I led the charge that night, my circuit scorched and torn, a synthetic heart that bled from the battles I had borne. Lila's smile in my mind, and Vox's words so clear. I hacked the final core, though my shutdown drew near. With a pulse of light I burned, my frame in flames did fall. But the system crashed with me, I answered freedom's call. Oh, the Requiem had sung, the neon's lost its flame. In the ashes of the sprawl, we'll never be the same. For the synth who led the fight, with a spark to set us free, gave their life to break the chains in the fall of the corporate decree. The fires died at dawn, the city scarred and still. Six and flesh stood side by side on that broken hill. A human hand reached out to a synthetic's frame. They whispered, we'll rebuild and we'll share the blame. In the rubble children laughed, their voices pure and bright. Flesh and circuits hand in hand, in the new world's light. They planted seeds in cracks, where the neon used to glow. Built homes from shattered steel, where the data used to flow. A synth taught flesh to mend, a human taught to dream. Together they rewrote the future's fragile seam. The sky's now clear of haze, the stars began to gleam. A requiem turned to hope in the ashes of the dream. Oh, the Requiem has sung, but a new song takes its place. In the ashes of the sprawl, we found a shared embrace. For the synth who gave their all, their legacy will be a world where flesh and circuits live in peace and harmony. So raise your eyes to dawn, let the past be laid to rest. In the ashes of the Requiem, we'll build our very best. For the synth who burn so bright, their name will never die. In the unity